What's up, everybody? Welcome to this special edition of the Reformark Review. We've got Lance English, Micah Valentine, and Matthew Prescott in the studio with us today, and we're going to be talking about
Spiderman.
Your lips are quivering.
He's so nervous.
Good at social media content. So horrible on camera.
All right, you guys. You can already tell you're going to like this episode today because Micah's sweating his pants off. So before we continue any further, I'm going to ask you to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more laughter and embarrassment from Micah Valentine. First question is for Lance. Should Christians watch this movie?
Should Christians, is that an ought statement or?
It's ought. Moral ought.
No, Christians don't have to go see this film.
No. If they do, are they sinning? If they do, are they sinning? That's the question.
He asked a clarifying question. You clarified. He said, no.
If they do, are
I'm
they?
not about to bind anybody's conscience and tell them they have to go see this movie.
If they do, are they sinning? That's the question.
If it's not against their conscience.
Would it be wise? What do you think? Was it against your conscience?
I think it's a movie.
Was it against your conscience?
No, it's fine.
No, you enjoyed it?
You
What
think
was-
you're asking, is there anything bad in it that
Yeah.
Christians shouldn't go see? You
Yeah.
could just ask that question then.
Yeah. Could you just answer it?
No, it's pretty there's some language that I didn't like. Some crassness. There's
Yeah.
that one scene that she was in a sauna, spa.
Spa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty unnecessary. I think that was the most unnecessary scene. You said that while
Yeah, that was like, we were watching, I was kind of like, of course they had to make something that just makes this not seem as family friendly as Spider-Man should be.
doesn't really add to the story at all, but it did blow up on Twitter because she said, "This is small potato stuff, and we deal with big potato stuff." And then it showed a clip of Spider-Man saving the world. And then it showed another clip of them holding up like this little cement block to just try to flip it back over. And they're like, big potato stuff, small potato stuff. So
Yeah.
that was pretty funny. Did you notice any holes in the movie? Anything that you're like, that didn't make any sense?
Why are y'all looking at me?
He looked at you.
Yeah. Does MJ remember Peter Parker?
At the end?
You think so?
I think so.
Do you, Matt?
Yeah, probably. I don't think she should, but yeah.
Yeah. Lance he knows the least about Spider-Man. I think this is like his first Marvel movie ever.
No, I saw the very first Iron Man.
It was like the beginning of it all.
2008.
So why do you guys think that MJ remembered Peter Parker?
Because you said it, and that makes sense.
Because I said it.
I thought she was
you
just
shared
sad.
a post with us.
She had a little tear coming down. I was like, oh, she's sad because she can't move and she's afraid. And then you were like, no, she remembered Peter. I was like, that's stupid.
Yeah, Ned
It is
remembered
stupid,
the
but
handshake.
It's probably what's going to happen.
And Ned remembered the handshake. And then what was the other piece of the puzzle?
The angry Hulk remembered Peter.
The Hulk remembered Peter, but there's the hole. When did the Hulk and Peter ever meet?
They never did.
In any of the Avengers, they have never met. So how did the Hulk remember Peter? Hole in the movie. Clip that. Favorite scene?
My brain's going back through all the movies right now to see if Hulk
We could talk about that a little bit longer. So it is pretty cool that she's on the roof at the very end, and apparently the roof that she's on is the roof that she and Peter hung out on when they were dating, and she's holding a necklace that he gave her in a previous movie, and she's smiling, holding the necklace. So that's one thing. Two, Hulk just remembers Spider-Man and Peter when he's about to kill him. And then three...
He does? What, does he call him Peter? Is that how he remembers? What
Yeah,
makes
he
him?
said
I don't
something
remember
like
him
he
remembering.
said.
right before he falls off the roof, he stops getting angry, and he either says Peter or Spider-Man.
He said Peter.
I think he says Peter because that's in the theory on
And you
the,
could see
on
it.
Twitter.
You could see him like realize it when he had that device they put on the back of the neck because Peter was talking to the professor at the college.
I thought he was
about
just recognizing. I thought it was just the human taking back over the brain and being like, oh, and calming down.
You thought it was her taking over his brain?
No, I thought Hulk was just transitioning back to Bruce Banner. And so Bruce Banner was just like, oh, it's Peter.
But even Bruce didn't know. So Bruce didn't know either because he lost his memory as well.
But
And
that's before she does the whole freeze the human thing, isn't it?
yeah. But she had already taken over Banner. And remember Banner, when he becomes a human again, says it feels like she scrambled my brain.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like she went in there and scrambled my brain. So people think that when she scrambled certain people's brains that knew
But how would
Peter-
that not happen to every human she froze, and they all still don't know who Spider-Man is when he's like leaving the hospital?
It could have. Well, that could be another hole. So that could be a hole in the theory.
Maybe they just did a really crappy job, and they're going to come back and pretend it was all planned.
How did Ned know the handshake? That's the
Muscle memory.
memory.
I know memory.
Say
I had no
remembered.
memory of him.
Well, muscle memory.
But then he
is like
said
your
Peter.
Nervous system.
Then he went, Peter. And then the movie ended.
That's
said
because
his name.
MJ tells him his name is Peter when he jumps out the window. He's like, Spider-Man's name is Peter?
Yeah, but how does the handshake connect to that?
He did the handshake with him.
Before.
Yeah,
when they were
before
friends.
they forgot
They
who
did
he
the
was.
handshake together.
I'm just saying, she had already called him Peter, and then he did the handshake with the same person she had called Peter.
Get
Yeah,
this.
but they don't know who Peter is.
Oh, but he hadn't seen him with his mask off.
And Lance is going to love this part. The picture, Lance, that she, you remember when they're sitting at the table and she draws the picture and she's like, you guys look like you're having a lot of fun. The Spidey costume he's wearing is not the costume from this movie. It's the one from the movie before when she knew who he was. So she drew a different costume than the one he was wearing. And it
Before
matched.
she was frozen.
No, it matched the costume that he wore before she ever forgot her memory. That he
But
wore
they
before
do-
But she hadn't been frozen yet, right?
They do remember
the-
Spider-Man. They don't remember Peter Parker. They don't
Yeah,
remember
so
who
it could
Spider-Man
just be that
is.
they remember what
The old
costume he
suit.
had back in the old movie.
Good job, Micah.
It's a good point.
Throwing what Corey thinks is super profound.
I'd high five you, but my hands are like soaking wet.
Oh man, favorite scene. Do you guys have a favorite scene?
I did.
While you think about it, you have yours. Go ahead.
My favorite scene was when he was trying. What's the girl from X Games called? Her name again?
X Games, X Men.
The X Men.
Travis Pastrana.
No, he started with a
Jean
E.
Grey.
Jean Grey. When he was trying to go stop Jean, when she like had the glass shards up against the guy's neck and everything, and then he was fighting the ninjas, and she was like in his head talking to the other people, and he was like, "Are you Peter Parker? Or are you Spider-Man?" And his eyes like went black, and then he said both, and they went back to like dilated, and he had full control over his natural powers.
He actually breaks the sword first and then goes both. So yeah, that was a pretty sweet
I
scene.
thought that part was corny as crap.
It's cool.
tough.
What about yours?
Lame. I liked the twist of the part where he thinks he's kissing MJ, who remembers
You like the most
him.
twisted part of the whole movie?
Well, I liked the twist. I don't like that it is twisted, but because at first I was like, oh great, now she remembers it. It's so stupid, of course it's gonna go here. And I thought it was really dumb, and then the twist gets you because I thought it was so dumb that it wasn't actually that, and then it was the other character. I was like, that was a good twist. I think that was the only part of the movie where I was like, oh, that was cool. Like I didn't see it coming.
Lance.
Probably feel dumb because everybody else probably saw it.
That was when I said, can we go now? So I thought this was supposed to be like the friendly neighborhood spider, and that felt dark and twisted.
It did feel that's something to note that this Spider-Man was dark, more dark. What does that say? Actually, favorite scene first.
When is Punisher the anti-hero?
Yeah, he just learned that word. He didn't know what an anti-hero was until
I'm
recently.
dumb.
He
When
said it's,
Punisher
what did you call it? Modern.
Shot him because I'm a sucker for a good sniper shot.
Mm.
And it
When
was,
Spider-Man almost died. Was your
but it was
favorite?
dumb because he was shooting the bad character. Because in his moral universe, Jean Grey is still bad.
Yeah.
But in this now psychologized world where she's actually just the victim, she's not the bad person anymore.
All right, let's
I really
go.
wanted her to kill the scientist guy.
Let's go deeper into
Should have
that.
been just a
Was-
darker Spider-Man.
She's
What-
the bad person for 3/4 of the movie, and then in the end, Spider-Man almost dies to save her life.
So is Jean Grey good or bad?
I thought at first you said Jane Grey. I was thinking of a very different
Jean.
historical figure.
Now it sounds allegorical now that you say that.
Jane Grey,
Jane Grey?
9-day queen. She got killed in the English Reformation. She got her head chopped off, and she was like a teenage queen.
Okay, so enough on Jane Grey. Is Jean Grey good or bad?
What if it is? I would like it then.
if it connects to that. I don't think that they're that smart. Or I don't think they're Christian or Reformed.
Maybe the original X-Men comic book was like, let's grab a character from a cool story, a name from a cool story.
I still don't think so.
Nah.
The comic books had cool analogies.
Well, was this Jean Grey good or bad?
I think good.
Why?
I think because, I mean, literally they painted the picture for you. They paint her as the bad person and try to get Spider-Man to think she's the bad guy.
Yeah.
But then at the end, the whole time she's just trying to save her sister from the people who are trying to get rid of all the superhumans. And like you saw too, they made that gun to stop Spider-Man's webs. So they were already preparing to stop Spider-Man if anything went wrong.
But could everyone be bad?
So the ends justify the means for you.
So is Spider-Man bad?
She does possess a guy while she's talking to Spider-Man and then just makes him walk in front of a taxi that drills him. So I think she's got a little bit of evil in her. And maybe she has a turn at the end, but I think she is one of the evil ones.
Repentance.
Yeah, maybe she repents at the end because of one of my favorite scenes when she finally gets into Peter Parker's brain because he allows her to, and then Aunt May gives that whole speech, and it's all sentimental. I like it.
Yeah, I almost
know.
cried.
But Girls, and that's your
Me and Corey kept looking at each other and almost crying.
My other favorite scene, though, is where the Hulk goes to slam him when he becomes Savage Hulk, like he does Loki. And then only like the second slam in, Spidey's already on his back. Just like, you're like, oh no, it's going to happen to him too. But then he's on his back. So I thought that was pretty cool.
my favorite part of the whole movie is they brought back the real Hulk. Like the whole Dr. Hulk.
He did look bigger.
Blended. Yeah, they made it like the original
Savage Hulk.
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Does anyone know why he's specifically called Savage Hulk? Do you from the comics? I don't. They apparently that Hulk is called Savage Hulk.
That's just the original Hulk. Like the original Hulk was huge and crazy and destroyed everything.
And he grows when he gets more angry.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's a crazy arc on the Battle World, which is probably going to come into play in Doomsday.
This Spider-Man was darker than the other Spider-Man. Would y'all agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you agree?
I don't remember the other ones that well.
Just progressing through
just
time.
was so much
like even if you go all the way back,
movies.
just
because he had black eyeballs.
He had black eyeballs. There was the Punisher who cursed a lot. He's got like this. There's possession happening. He's battling with the demon that's within. It's a lot more heavy. He's lonely. Like he. It's raining and he shoots his web, and then you just think he might let himself hit the ground at one point because he's depressed. Like those are pretty heavy elements, dark elements.
Yeah.
Lance, what does that say about our culture if Spider-Man has gotten darker and darker through time? You got to be useful for something here.
No, my question, because Marvel's so big, so popular. You shared with me the numbers, and I was like, "Is that big?"
It's like a billion now.
Just huge.
Yeah.
But over the course of since that first Iron Man, 2008, right now you have an entire generation and a half. How much is Marvel reflecting culture, and how much is culture now reflecting Marvel? I think that's a question.
Yeah, I think it's not near as lighthearted because culture is, and it's not near as lighthearted because we take everything so seriously. Like you can't joke about things anymore at all. And then what was the other thing I was going to say? There's no good. Like that's why we're asking ourselves, who's the good guy?
The lines are blurred too.
Yeah.
It's not like for kids. This is one of the things in like teaching our kids is the good guys are the good guys and the bad guys are the bad guys, and making those things very clear. And I think these modern kind of noir psychological turns change all that. I know the Joker got ribbed for that several years ago when just changing and trying to make them sympathetic, being like, oh, they're evil, but they were abused.
It's really a psychological
and I think
thing.
Jean Grey, though I don't know the X-Men and I know that came before, so they're not just adding that in, but it's still the same thing. So 75% of the movie, what is identified as bad, and the last 25% you're supposed to feel sympathetic towards, and then the real enemy is just big government, authoritarianism, which yes, it's always a bad guy and a threat, but it seemed like an easy low-hanging fruit for them to just make the bad guy this nebulous government agency.
He has a mic in his hand.
I know. That's for the fact and then you ruined it.
Okay.
What do you think about that? I agree.
He is not. He's not jumping in those waters. It did seem like you wanted to comment on something.
I like Micah answers back and forth.
Micah, what were you doing in 2008 when Iron Man came out?
Dude. It's probably still playing with my little like Avengers action figures.
Was Avengers even out?
2008?
Well, I mean,
Well, I
they
mean,
made
the comic
little
books.
toy characters.
Not the movies,
yeah.
though. Matt, what Christian morals did you notice in the movie that were highlighted, even though this is an organization that doesn't recognize Christ as Lord?
I think you see like I don't know if you'd see great. You have to tease apart Christian and Stoic, with like Spider-Man's whole internal conflict of who do I reveal my identity to when I know people die because they know my identity. I think you see like a Stoic influence there, which you could call like sacrificial. I don't know that I'd call it Christian, but there's definitely toying with the idea of this like Stoic self-sacrificial.
Which would
thing we
be
play.
which would be rooted in Christianity, even if distorted. Like sacrifice. Christ sacrificed his life. Peter jumped in front of the bullet for a sinner. So there is that, but he is a
I
sinner.
think you could weave like an allegorical story out of it if you wanted to. I don't think that's in the writer's intent by any means.
No, I mean this would be indicative of the fact that the creator has still left his mark on the writer, even if the writer
Where
rejects
all
him.
true stories hit on something.
That's
Yeah, it's
natural law.
it's repetition.
And so he has to put things in there because he bears the image of the creator that we would all look at and say that's a good thing. But why do we say that's a good thing? Because of the creator's mark in us. There's the law is in all of us. And that goes to show that when we break it, we're all actually proving we're guilty of breaking it versus being ignorant of breaking it. Did you notice any Christian morality in there?
No.
You didn't notice any? No repentance from
Just-
Jean Grey?
Anarchy.
It was like a monogamous commitment to his wife.
Yeah, that's true. But no, it's not a movie I was necessarily looking for that stuff.
I thought that Frank was his conscience bending him to go and help Spider-Man when he was having to go. He's kind of like a father figure to Spider-Man. And so it's like Spider-Man doesn't have a dad. He doesn't have anyone, but this Spider-Man never had a dad or even the uncle in any of these movies. And now you've got Frank coming in who's got to be like the guy who helps to make him. They balance each other out. Like he's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Frank's like, I'm going to be your gruff dad and I'm going to tell you to stop being a pansy and I'm going to handle this my way, except his way is with big guns. But that element was pretty cool as well. But no good stuff.
Well, no, like when y'all talk about him, I think of him. I'm just like from the top of my head, I was not looking for that while watching Spider-Man. No,
I think they just made the Punisher lame. I don't know.
I've never seen the show. Have
It's
you?
like a water.
you've never seen the Punisher?
I read the comic
I'm a
books
Christian.
and I saw the old Punisher
Yeah.
movie and like
The Punisher has nothing to do with being in Spider-Man.
he's just a vessel.
Well, he's in the
of
MCU.
revenge, basically, like just another broken person because I think it's his wife and daughter get killed.
Mhm.
And then he just like goes on a rampage killing bad people, but he like doesn't really care about collateral damage.
Mm-mm.
I assumed that his family died because they have that scene where he's like, "Don't touch my cabinet that I left wide open for you to see."
He's like, do you think that this is a choice of like the way of living?
That was a good like father type moment of
Yeah.
where he's telling him you're being an idiot for
Yeah.
choosing to be alone. Like this is stupid. It's hell. It's a prison. And he's like explaining the beauty of community and not isolating yourself. So that was another cool little bit.
It was a good commentary on the male loneliness epidemic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we have someone. Never mind. I'm not going to go.
That's why the four of us are on this table right now.
I'm so lonely.
We're all just
Mr.
lonely, but together.
Can you put that song in right there, James?
Mr. Lonely, I have nobody for my own.
All right. Last question. Now he's got to edit to
You're
me.
breaking James back there.
Last question. This one is not for Lance because he doesn't like MCU.
I never said that. I said I had not watched them.
You're like
Your
Fauci,
posture
you
said
plead the
that.
fifth.
What?
You like Fauci, you plead the fifth.
No, I watched The Avengers. The first Avengers was good.
And this, you liked this,
And Iron Man.
and Iron Man.
Would you have gone to see this if it wasn't on work hours?
No.
Yeah.
Egg salad. All right. For you, Micah, is the MCU back? Because I could not stand the last Guardians of the Galaxy. I could not stand, what was the other one I didn't like? Thor. Thor Love and Thunder. Couldn't stand it.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk just was.
The whole new
Oh.
Avengers. I haven't watched it.
Is the MCU back?
I don't know what the MCU is.
Oh my, Matthew, this is just
It-
between you and me.
The Marvel
you look at me,
Cinematic Universe.
you cut them out, and you look at me.
You live on social media. How is that possible?
Social media and movies are two completely
Phase
different
6.
things.
He
See,
knows.
I even researched this.
He's like, what did you do? Mike is like, I got this.
And then I
bro."
found
And then
out-
he shows up and his bottom lips quiver, and he's like, I don't
Yeah.
remember the name of the movie.
And then I found out I've now seen 3 of 38 movies, and I just gave up. I was like,
There are way too many movies.
There's like 8 you actually should watch. Yeah,
So,
there's been a lot
Micah-
of garbage throughout the.
Is Marvel back?
No,
No,
they can try, but no, it's never going to come back.
they made $1 billion in 4 days.
Yeah,
It's all
I'm not talking
marketing.
about their revenue that they're making. I'm talking about like, is the Avengers and Marvel ever going to be the Avengers and Marvel again? No.
I think it's back. What do you think, Matt?
Not based on this. We'll see what they do with Doomsday.
This is an amazing. I love this movie.
This movie was
Corey,
like,
what was the last movie you went to that you didn't like?
I just told you I hated Love and Thunder, and I hated I am a general.
Because this is very much like your Odyssey review. You're like, yep, good.
I generally appreciate movies. I like movies.
See,
I
for
just,
me,
sorry.
there you go.
No, you go.
No, you go.
You go.
For
I'll do one
me-
another in honor.
This was a good movie, but like watching every single Spider-Man and Spider-Man being like my favorite superhero growing up, like this movie was just not Spider-Man to me as much as like every other Spider-Man movie ever made.
What made it feel different to you?
The whole storyline of they're bringing all these extra characters in to like and I think it's mostly like an attention span kind of thing. Like people can't just
So you
watch
probably
the
loved
story
the
of
last
Spider-Man.
one because it had Doc Ock. It had like it had Green Goblin
Goblin.
was back.
Yeah, that one I really like that one. Watching
Yeah.
all the old
That was the best
originals
one
come
in
back.
my
Yeah,
mind. But it's because they had the supporting cast.
That's a nostalgia
Yeah.
factor.
You had
Yeah, that's
nostalgia.
all that
Yeah.
is.
So you like the nostalgia. You don't want new to be added to.
yeah, it's the new trying to create like this just doesn't feel right to me.
I just think that they haven't nailed the Spider-Man character with Tom Holland.
I'm not a big comic
From the
guy,
aesthetic
so-
to the personality, like he's supposed to be always kind of making fun of the bad guy and messing with him. He's supposed to be like tall and lanky. And you got like Tom Holland, who's like kind of short and thick, like running across buildings.
He's
And
pretty
I'm just
lanky.
Like, nah, not at all. Not at all. But like, if you look at any of the Spider-Man comics
he's
or
thick?
early TV shows, he's like a tall,
Yeah.
lanky, kind of like mess with you Joker teenager who also has cool superpowers. And they just like shifted the whole character of Spider-Man to fit whatever they're trying
I
to
think
do.
that can
See,
be argued because like
Andrew-
he's stretching and he's like, "You guys stretch much," and then he shoots him in the mouth and he's like, "Let's do." He does the funny
They
stuff.
did do a bunch of hailbacks to the comic books in this movie. Like I didn't even realize it, but that collage they show where he's like taking down the bad guys early in the movie. Those are all comic book covers, which I thought was really cool. But I didn't know that when I saw it. But yeah, I just don't think that maybe it's because they had to make him all emo for the sake of the story arc on this one.
Because
But he's
of
just
culture.
not like he's not like the lighthearted, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He doesn't look like the Spider-Man character. So
He's not as funny as Andrew Garfield. I'll
Yeah,
give you
Andrew
that.
Garfield looks the part, plays the part. Like everything that you just mentioned to me, I'm thinking of Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
He's making fun of the
He-
bad guys. He's
He
joking
nailed
around.
the character of
Yeah.
Spider-Man better. But these movies have way better production, way more larger budgets for
Yeah.
CGI. So like they're visually more stunning than I think Andrew Garfield's was, but he was the best Spider-Man.
I saw a meme that was like best Spider-Man, and it was the original. What's the original actor's name? Tobey Maguire.
Maguire.
And then it said best Peter Parker, and it was Andrew Garfield. And then it said best of both was Tom Holland.
Tobey Maguire was not the best anything.
Yeah, but who do you think saying? Who do you? I feel like
I don't know
too-
who did it. Like I don't know who said that.
I know, but think about like all the younger kids who did not grow up watching Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. They're gonna say Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man.
That's why I leave it to the people who read the comics. I didn't read the comics. I just tell you what I like based on the movies that I watched.
I want to know what their marketing budget was, because like whenever you think about revenue, I saw more content pre-release of this movie than I think I saw for Endgame, and I was just like, this is insane. Like their press tour, their ad dollars. I think that they probably had one of the largest marketing budgets they've done for any of the standalone movies ever for this.
I think Spider-Man is the most like popular superhero with all little kids. Like think about how many 5-year-old, 6-year-old little boys you see running around with a Spider-Man shirt on.
My kid's here with the wild krats.
I'm super hyped for Doomsday now. I don't know about you guys.
I'm less
but
hyped for Doomsday. I thought they were going to give a good
I just
lead
live a
into
happier
it.
life than you guys do.
Even the ending. We didn't even stay for the ending because I Google it and it's like, they're going to show the Spidey tracker and he's off universe.
No,
It's like,
I don't mean because of like it leading into it. I just mean because they did such a good job making it. And I think they're going to do a really good job making Doomsday. So I'm hyped. And we'll go on a work day. So Lance can see that one and we can do another round
Is that
table.
going to be 3 hours also?
We can, that's 3 hours you get paid. And we'll do another review. But until next time, please like, subscribe, comment which type of content you'd like to see us create, what type of reviews you'd like to see us do. Are there any other movies you want to hear Micah do an introduction on? And until then, we'll see you next time. Reformark out.
Doomsday.